One second, one second, one second. Let's take a look. Okay, yeah, looking.
Yeah, it's basically somewhere over here. Like, if I remember correctly, it should be
Oh,
somewhere
I see.
like here.
So yeah,
We are coming from here, like, doing this. This was more, like, this, attacking this was more of sudden change, because we don't have F-15s. We have one, and it's Wayland, and he's striking this. Our primary target is this, and if we have bombs, we can strike this.
Right, right.
I'm planning on maybe doing like, because we are carrying, if it's 3 of us, like should be in the sign-up boards, everybody's carrying 6 bombs, so I'm thinking of using like one drops all here and one drops 3 and other 3, and like having 9 bombs each base. So
But
splitting it somehow.
yeah, it looks like that for the eastern target, you can also approach from the southeast from that lake.
Yeah, from here.
Yeah.
Or from here. Like.
I think it's better if you go from the south, because there's gonna be some littoral vessels, some ships, fjords there.
Okay.
The Navy guys are supposed to be taking those out, but we'll see. I'll brief you once you're nearby, so we'll see.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll keep an eye on that.
Our, like, I haven't done this briefing. It's by Wayland, so our flight plan is basically pretty simple. It's from like Calax to here, just striking the target.
Right.
This was a pretty happy accident coming here.
Yeah, happy little accident. Yeah.
Like, I didn't even realize you were doing in this area. But it's good to know now. So yeah. I think when we are approaching this kill box here, I'm like this in point, I'm gonna push to strike or something and ask you what's happening.
Yeah, you can push the strike like maybe 10 miles from the. Well, yeah, when entering the AO, you can push the strike.
Yeah. So we can have a little chat of what's going on. Well, my flight one of my flight guys is on a different channel. I'm gonna hop into there. So see you in the game.
See ya. Hello.
Hey, Nomad.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. You?
Yeah, enough. Just working on some stuff, doing last minute checks. Should be fun tonight.
Yeah. Just FYI, Cola is taking fucking forever to download, so I may be either late or unavailable because of Steam.
How long will it take?
Right now it was telling me like less than 30 minutes, but it's bumped up to over an hour now, so I don't know. It's all over the place. I don't know what's going on with my internet. But I figured I'd show up for briefing anyway.
Yeah, I mean, we have a later slot for cap if you want. If you're late, like you can still do cap.
Yeah, okay.
Because the plan is we Our full time is Zulu is 1830 to 1930. We land at Bardufoss, and at about 2000 Zulu we whoever wants resource for reslots for resorties for cap.
Raj.
So how you been doing, like generally?
Not bad.
Oh.
You know, can't complain too much.
Mm.
How about you?
Okay, yeah, I had some real life stuff and whatever, and job and whatever, but I'm doing better.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
I've been working on a campaign for the 141st. I'm not sure if you've seen that.
No, I haven't.
Ooh. You'll see soon. Look who decided to show up. Yeah. Like, when did you go to sleep?
I really just want to be sleeping.
When the fuck did you go to sleep?
I tried, broski.
You tried my
I
dick.
did. Okay, get a job. Let's start with a brief, man.
Okay, I'm gonna share my doodad, cause yeah, I don't trust you fucking opening your own things, cause yeah. But
Yeah.
share my screen.
True that.
Ooh, oh my god, screen one. There we
I
go.
wonder what the rule is for falling asleep while flying.
The
Leave it in the ground.
rulers don't.
Okay. Maybe
Quite
I
simple.
can convince Track that it was an issue with the game.
Yeah. Okay, so we don't know if Budget here will be with us for this sortie, do we? It's a typical case of oh no, I didn't download Coline on time.
Right, yeah. Well, I mean, that's happened to us, what, 7 times? 7 different people?
So we're so used to it.
Yeah, we're used to it at this point, so no worries.
Yeah, we're used to disappointments.
As long as you're used to it.
Okay, well, let's listen to the briefing. So we'll see. He might just slot in for the 2000 cap. We'll see. So, anyways, our task is to interdict Canadian forces in AO Finnmark. The weather is going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Scattered clouds at 8,000. Wind is going to be okay. So if it's just going to be you and me, Crawfish, so I'll be taking 2 GB12s and 2 Mavericks, and you take 2 12s and 2 38s. And then also, if you manage to come in Padre, you'd also take 2 12s and 2 38s.
Roger.
Is it MyFR conditions, or...?
No, I think it's VFR.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's VFR. Unless
Wait, hold on.
it's
I
told
have
otherwise.
Dr. Pepper. I'm gonna down that shit. Give me a sec.
Typical American.
Kill yourself.
Yes. Standard American breakfast.
So that's the funny part, is I genuinely haven't even had breakfast yet, so it is my breakfast.
Oh, I had a little bit of the best breakfast ever. I made like a tortilla with eggs and ham and cheese, and it was fun. Like fresh cheese, and that was good. Anyways, so AO Finnmark, by the way, you should have the link to the kneeboard and the 2 big pictures. It's a good idea to have that in your kneeboard. Anyways,
Yeah.
so we are taking off at Bardufoss, which is like right next to the AO. We're going to be establishing IP Canyon. And the plan is Odin 1, our flight is going to be working Killbox North, while Odin 2 establishes IP Hill at the same time and works Killbox South. But I've just had a chat with the F4 flight lead. So there's going to be other flights working in our AO. We had the Navy flights working on anti-ship missions in the fjords in our AO. And we'll also have the F4s doing strikes on C2 positions, which are in Killbox South Thai east, so these two positions that you can see where I'm looking at. So they're going to be striking these targets at about 1915 Zulu, so they're going to be coming in after us. So we're going to change our plan a little bit. We are going to be working both kill box north and south, and we'll be doing deed. So we'll be taking out enemy SHORAD, so SA-13s, SA-15s, ZSUs, ZUs, whatever we have there, okay? So our priority is going to be making sure there's no enemy air defenses in Thai East, so the F-4s can drop in low and actually be effective for once. That was a joke. No, it wasn't. That's basically the plan. I'll have the mission lead, so I'll be doing my little sensor scans and shit, and I'll be finding targets, and then I'll be giving you fighter to fighters, and we'll be effective as fuck, you know. That's really the only thing you need to know. We'll have, but then once we land at about 2000, whoever wants to reslot for cap is able to do that. Crawfish, do you want to do cap after? Or are you going to bed?
We'll see how functional I am at that point in time, and I'll make a decision then. Yeah.
Okay. Because I don't think I will. Maybe we'll see. I might stay. Yeah. I might extend my vol so I can coordinate the F4s and stuff. We'll see how it goes. Okay.
We'll have to see. This is what happens when fucking Castro doesn't have my help. We have resorting 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. So you guys should have the DTC, you guys should have the knee board and the 2 pictures, and that should pretty much it. Our block is flight level 230, so from 23,000 feet to 25,000 feet, but since there's no A-10s or Harriers below us, we can go to ground level as well. But we'll try to maintain like 24,000 feet, and then depending on the clouds and shit, we'll drop down below. I'm not expecting you, Padre. What's the ETA? Do you know?
Let's see what it's saying right now. It just jumped up to an hour from 28 minutes, so I still don't really have a good guess.
Okay, so we're gonna go without you.
Yeah.
So Crawfish, I'll be focusing on finding targets, and I want you to maintain SA. Okay, you don't have to be an air-to-air, but keep an eye on the fucking HSD.
Do we have cap?
We do, but we'll see.
Yeah, but we know that oftentimes does not happen to be very effective. Taxi 2 might be able to help us out if we have one, because I saw signups were kind of missing that. I was like, oh boy, it's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fine. We're gonna bomb shit. Like I'm just gonna kill shit with my Mavericks. I'm not gonna get pissed off with the Mavericks. No sir.
Get carried away. Just start doing some deep strike, fucking 400 miles in enemy territory, and have track spawn and an S300 right on top of us.
Yeah,
it's gonna be fun stuff. Yeah, no. I mean, briefing's pretty straightforward. This is pretty much the fucking 3rd, 4th fly day we did UTNS. Same difference.
Yeah, so I did.
Shit.
Yeah, exactly. So I didn't really put much effort into it because it's same old. Nothing really changes.
Mm-hmm. Word of the mill.
Yeah.
It's like when we did the ship bombing, except instead of bombing ships, we're bombing other stuff.
Yeah.
What's the ROE on the ships? I mean,
I
have JDAM.
We have Navy is striking the ships, so we'll let them strike the first ships first, and then, we're basically getting sloppy seconds for both the C2 positions and the ships. We'll see.
Yeah, I mean, I've got 4 ship removers on my bird, so if they need us to.
I'm just gonna go talk to Lumet for a second, alright?
Okay. See you.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, update. So. I've spoken to the F4s, right? So the F4s will be striking those 2 C2 positions in Thai East.
Radio check, intercom.
Loud. All right, so we'll just concentrate on Thai West then.
Yeah, so I'll be...
Same here.
My flight will be doing deed in Thai East, right? So we'll try to delete all the SHORAD so the F4s can come in nice and low with their dumb bombs.
Yeah.
So focus on... So you take west, I'll take east. and then we'll leave Killbox North for later, and I'll be there. We'll communicate, coordinate. The F4s will also be helping on Strike 1 when they're coming in, so if you guys don't have any targets in your area, let me know, and then I'll retask you probably to the north or something.
Yeah, alright, I'll call you if there's no no Shurad or tanks available. And I have all the tie zones marked on the map.
Awesome.
On our markers, so not markers but waypoints.
Awesome.
So we can operate on all of them without problem.
Yep. Cool. Yeah.
All right.
So good luck.
See you there.
See you.
Yeah. Godspeed.
Yeah.
One particular fast food restaurant up here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
guys don't
No,
have
I know.
this
I know.
basic
There's an
thing.
A&W. There used to be A&W restaurants down here, but not
Yeah.
anymore.
But other than that, it's pretty much the same as whatever's in the States, like Coke, whatever. Dr.
Yeah.
Pepper.
Yeah, of course, ours is better, right?
Well, especially yours down near the border. Yeah.
Which is where
Got
I am.
actual cane sugar in that stuff.
Yep. What'd you hear from Loom, Nomad?
Wisdom, the life wisdom. Yeah.
Wow. I can see that he's got the space battleship up in there with him.
What? What?
Yeah. Okay. Click on the dude above him, the profile. It says he's a space battleship.
He's a space
I
battleship.
thought I might share that with you.
That is interesting. Okay, cool.
Aren't you glad I pointed that out?
Yeah, I am so glad to have you, Crawfish. You are such an asset. You are such an asset.
Okay, hold on. What was takeoff time again?
In 25 minutes.
Okay, yeah, we got time. Let's fucking slide in then.
Yeah. I'm slotting in.
I'll check frames, see if it's reasonable to record.
Yeah, I'm already streaming, so I'll be back in a second. Let me just I almost said turn off my window.
Oh, yeah, do that one. Fucking
Where
hit
you
the
gonna
switch on the
be-
sun real quick.
Where are you going to be streaming there, Nomad?
It's gonna be on YouTube. It's his
Alright.
YouTube channel is always streaming UTNS every
Get him back. Bye-bye. Oh boy, it's
Watch
dark.
that.
I might record it. I don't know if I'm gonna make the same thing as last time with the whole long video, but I might hit him with some shorts, some clips from it.
Yeah, of course.
Ooh, an OBS
Of course you
update. I think I might update that real quick.
Where's the flashlight key again? Left alt L. Why does every fucking airframe have a different fucking flashlight thingy? Ugh.
It's all left alt L.
No, it's not. You're wrong.
Yes, it is.
You are
Okay.
absolutely wrong.
Sorry, my bad. I'll consider that for next time.
Yeah. Consider not being wrong, please.
Yeah, I'm not the one who. Actually, I am kind of the one who crashed the UH-1. It was 100% my fault.
It was literally your fault.
You're like, please don't fly so low to the ground, and I did.
HMS installed.
Yeah.
You hit the
Devastating
ground with a
outcomes.
Huey? How could you?
No, it wasn't my fault. Okay,
Of course it
It was
wasn't.
desynced. It was desynced.
Of course, yeah. Of course, it was desync. Yeah.
My rotor just came off. I was
Absolutely.
flying perfectly fucking level
Uh-huh.
straight, and the rotor just came right the
It
fuck off.
just came off just like that.
Jesus nut just
You
let
know
go
what?
of that
You know
exact
what? Hey,
second.
hey, you can watch the video, all right?
Mhm.
I promise you, I assure you, okay?
I-
I would never bump the rotor. That doesn't sound like something I would do.
No.
Okay?
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Now, good thing we got that cleared up because
I'm
you gotta
glad- I'm
understand
glad
I'm
that we
the
understand
best UE
that.
pilot,
Mm-hmm.
and Nomad is purely just smearing my name right now.
Yep.
It's really not good. I think I'm gonna sue him actually.
Yeah. You,
Where's what airfield are we out of?
Bardufos.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
These.
Oh, I got a notification on my phone. What is it? Oh, you wouldn't believe it.
What?
Chofix is live.
Oh my God! I am live. What? By the way, your
You did
laser
that.
code is 1532.
I got notifications turned on. That's what everybody else should do. They should turn notifications on.
Yeah,
See what I'm
definitely.
doing for you right now?
Yep, you are.
Help me
You're
out.
being such a such a wingman right now.
Yeah. You gotta pay me more for doing all this, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get paid enough. There we go. Everything's set up. Are we good to start just straight off the bat, or?
Yeah, I can just. I'm arming up right now.
And then I look, he wasn't listening to your answer. Are we IFR or VFR?
Should be VFR. Don't forget your laser codes is 1532 again.
Yeah, oh, I didn't download my keyboards.
You are stupid.
Yes, I am. 51.
You have time. You have time. You have time. The GPU 12s I set on station 3. Okay, let me check that.
Do they update in real time, or do I have to restart my game?
I think you have
would
to
not
restart.
like to restart my game right now.
I am unsure, but you have time. You're fine, bro. 1531.
Yeah, like 20 some minutes. Yeah.
I think as long as you're not actually in the fighter, you can drop them in.
Yeah, maybe.
Request rearming. Copy.
So it's literally dark, bro. What the fuck? It's night. Freaking
Yeah, it
night.
is, isn't it? Good observation, Sherlock. How to see you got the Mark 1 eyeball on you.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, Dr. Pepper is always hidden in the morning. Does not let you down. I'm gonna die of diabetes, but it's gonna be worth it.
I like a typical American. It's fine.
Yep.
Well, we all have our little sacrifices.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, what's heavier?
Some people that might be dying in a war for their country with honor, but for me, it's Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, just as honorable in my opinion.
Okay, I'm starting.
Exactly.
I just spit on my fucking screen and I just fucking cleaned it, bro. What the fuck, bro? Ah. Okay, fine.
Is that a KC-135? That's fucking cool.
Why is there a KC-135 this close to the front line?
That's a good question. I think Track is doing a little goofing off. Oh, it's a C-17.
Right. Okay, let's start this slut up.
You really like calling things sluts, don't you?
Yes,
This is man's favorite word.
of course it is.
Uh-oh. Why'd it do that? I'm gonna reslot. Yeah, frames are a little choppy.
You are choppy.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind.
You do that.
Two starting up.
Yep. Oh, it's been a while since I flew in the 15. Well, interesting.
Flew in the 15, sorry?
Yeah. Yep.
You've changed the 15 to have the interior of a
So-
16.
Ah! Yeah, you guys know what I fucking mean.
No, I don't think we do,
Yeah,
man.
you
I think you're
fucking-
schizo. I think you need to take your pills, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Fucking track IR, bro. Come on. There you go.
Oh, I hate it when that happens.
What?
Tricar fucking shits the bed immediately when it needs to not do that.
Nah, it's just. Ooh, hello. Hey, this is a C-17, right? Taking off right now.
Yeah, that's what I said. You didn't believe me?
You didn't add a verb like taking off. You just said, "Oh, it's a C-17." It's a noun.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
So it's a different sentence, different observation. It's different.
I'll make sure to include the pertinent information next
Yeah,
time.
that is good. See, you're learning.
No, I'm really not. I don't really care.
Wow.
Alright, who are we gonna upload here? Steer points, radios. That's it? That's all you got?
Yeah.
Huh. That's weird.
What?
Well, it didn't fucking upload anything.
Check your upload settings.
Oh, there we go. Okay. We're set. How funny we getting with the turbulence, by the way? We getting an advisor on that?
No, shouldn't be that bad.
Okay. Whole shitload of fucking F-16s, not a whole lot of anything else, huh?
Because you know the F-16 is a superior platform, obviously.
Of course, yeah, everybody knows that.
Yep.
Finally, the world will know.
The world will see our power.
Making it public. Mark my words, the F-16 is the greatest fighter to ever exist in history. Nobody can change my mind.
A firm.
You don't need this F-47 nonsense. You just
Oh,
do
that's true, yeah.
the fucking F-16.
We just need a Block 80, yeah.
Yeah, Block 80.
Come on, Lockheed. What are we doing? Shouldn't have tried this whole 6th gen bullshit. Should have just advertised the Block 80 as a competition entry. 1 and 9. I really hate how we're still. Oh, we're not using AIM-120Bs. We got Charlies now. Hell yeah.
Yep.
That's what I love to see.
Shit, moving up in the world.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Yeah, upgraded. The GBU-12, is that a double rack or is it single?
Double. Everything is double.
Okay.
And don't forget your laser codes for both TGP and the weapons. And the
38.
so bright.
Laser code for me is 15 at Trick 2.
Amplify.
I get a few fuel tanks on me. What's the deal with the harm targeting system?
You are.
Can we have that?
No.
Womp womp.
Well, set our bingo as. Our bingo is 2,000.
No M9s?
No, so just two
2
Charlies.
8 and 2 are just going bye-bye.
Sorry?
8 and 2 are just going bye-bye
Yep.
then, huh?
Just remove the pylons.
What's the reasoning behind that?
Just
To give Cap something to do?
And wait. Wait.
I mean, we're not gonna be really using them, so
Yeah.
we got our AMRAMs. That's all we really need.
Fair enough.
I would have considered maybe one Sidewinder, one AMRAM, but honestly, in DCS, it's like, who gives a fuck? Just take 2 AMRAMs.
Yeah, the AMRAMs
Yeah.
are definitely better.
There's more use cases for the AMRAM than there is the Sidewinder.
Yeah, no doubt.
Okay, I'll go grab the.
Hey, Nomad, we got a last minute assignment into our as a third in our flight, so we're gonna take like 10 minutes before we can get into air here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And to double check, because I don't trust my memory anymore. It was Thai West we are bombing, right? You guys are the east.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
good.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. See. Okay.
So if we're east, we got a little bit of an SA-10 problem to worry about, yeah?
Nah, that's being suppressed. Don't worry about that.
Yeah.
Well, are you uploaded? Can we do radio check?
Stand up. Yep, I'm on.
Sorry?
I'm on.
Odin 1, check uniform.
2.
Odin 1, check Victor.
2, helmet.
Yeah, 5x5. Okay, I'm pushing Victor 2 for ATIS.
Meet in Discord.
Yep. So 2. Okay, looks like ATIS isn't up.
Good news.
Okay, 1 is green.
Two's green.
Roger, push. Uniform 2. Odin 1, check on uniform.
This is Andoya Tower. Which Odin was calling?
This is Odin 1. Can you confirm I am speaking to Andoya Tower?
No, this is actually part of Fox Tower. Sorry. It's an early morning.
Yeah, Roger. Odin 1 is ready to taxi to active.
I'm on uniform 2 right now. Sorry about that. A little bit of technical issues.
Roger.
Are you ready for taxi or do you want your clearance?
Yeah, Odin 1 flight of 2 F-16s requests taxi to active.
Say again?
Odin 1 flight of 2 requesting taxi to active.
Odin 1, you are cleared as filed. Taxi leaving east from fighter parking. Taxi and hotel runway 28.
I guess we're doing IFR then.
Cleared to taxi to hold shoulder runway 28, Odin 1. Yep, okay, let's do this.
Come on, bro.
Oops. One rolling.
You know, you've got a very shootable face right now.
What?
Ground jet is looking real nice. Too early.
That was a horrible attempt at the joke.
Say again.
A horrible attempt at the joke.
You're just not funny. That's not my fault.
Okay, looks like 2.
Odin 1, do check taxi speed.
Say again, 41.
Odin 1 to check taxi speed.
Haha. That's for you, bro.
Yes.
Odin 1, 2 was going so fast it disappeared off ground radar.
Set under 30 knots for me. Might be an issue with the radar.
Odin 1, line up away 28.
Line up and wait, 28, Odin 1. Okay, 20 seconds staggered as always. I'll take right. Odin 1 flight, ready for takeoff.
Odin 1, climb runway heading until 4000. Execute left turn, resume on navigation. Clear for takeoff, runway 28.
What was the altimeter?
Odin 1 requests altimeter.
Climb and maintain runway heading until 4000. Execute a left turn, maintain, resume on navigation. Clear for takeoff, runway 28.
QNH.
Odin 1 requests QNH. Do you have it?
Oh, my apologies, 1 second. Current, QNH, 2991.
2991, Odin 1 will take off, maintain runway heading, climb 4000, execute left turn, and O navigation. Odin 1 clear for takeoff.
Altitude 225, field elevation.
Second last?
Your current elevation is 225 feet.
Yeah. Copy, Odin 1 clear for takeoff. Running up.
20-second separation.
A firm.
Two running up. Two rolling. Two, rotate.
Confirm wheels up.
Wheels are up.
Copy. Okay, turning left. Odin 1 climbing through 4000 feet, left turn.
Odin 1, contact pilot control, 261. See you.
Odin 1's, yeah. Push in the front 3. And confirm we are timber suite.
Check Discord real quick. Why are we at 7,000?
Wait, what do you want me to check?
Discord.
What channel, what? Yeah, what? I'm here. Hello?
Yo, I don't have you all on 262, and I don't know if your mission is actually in AO Finnmark or not, because I'm having information overload here, so I was coming in here to check with you directly.
Okay, I've just been pushed to 261, and we'll be working on strike 1, so AO.
Okay, just be advised we don't have any Thunder God, so 261 is not active.
Copy. So, what, we want me to contact you on 262 then?
Yeah, if you're gonna be in the vicinity of Finnmark, that would be the plan.
Yep,
Yeah.
we are on route right there. We're like 2 minutes out.
Right.
Right.
That's why I came over. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, pushing. Okay, push uniform 4.
Two. He said climb maintain 4,000. We're at 14.
No, it's our navigation. We're climbing to our block. Climbing to 23,000 feet. You on uniform 4?
Yes, I am.
Odin 1 check.
Two.
Fuck. Push uniform 5. Odin 1 check.
Odin 1, Wizard copies.
Okay, this is Odin 1, flight of 2 F-16s inbound to AO Finnmark, entering from the southwest. We'll conduct air interdiction.
Got it, Odin 1-1.
You on uniform 5?
Am now.
Okay, fence in.
Two's fence in. 10-8. Two, could you,
Odin
maybe
1, Ra. 2 ships,
Okay.
056, 129 miles from your location. Angels 24.
Say it again, 41.
Odin 1, Wizard. Ra. 2 ships, 057 for 123, Angels 24 from your location.
Did you get the distance?
It's like 120 miles, dude.
Odin 1 copy. Yeah, I was like, what? It's like, okay.
He's just giving us a sit rep. I'm at fucking 10 degrees AOA right now. 256 knots.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my altitude now.
I should have come out the burner a little later.
That's okay, we're heavy, we're fine. We're in the AO, so just I want you to stay on air-to-air, I'll do air-to-ground.
Wizard, Venom 2 entering AO Finnmark. Wizard copies, Venom 2.
Yeah, dude, we did not go 10 miles from the airfield before fucking climbing it. Our altitude. We should 4,000 a little longer.
We are fine.
But about that later.
We are fine.
Oh, surely. One, what's your speed?
255.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Venom 2, Wizard. Venom 2. Venom 2, be advised. SA-10 site suspected.
Got some SA-15s up our top bucket.
456, your location.
Are we good for a little bit higher? Because we're 8,000 AGL right now.
Yeah, okay, stand the fuck by, bro.
Wizard Unite confirmed from my location 045 unknown range SA-10.
Nails 230 off our 12 o'clock, still on the radar though.
1. Okay, I think I'm tied to 15.
Wizard Odin 4, just out of Artifos, Angels 3-0, heading over to Finnmark.
Copy, Odin 4.
Okay, I'm gonna establish about or racetrack 330 and reciprocal. Turning left to 330.
Is that data right there? Is that our IP?
This steer point is. The data I've sent you is SA-15.
Got it.
Actually, doesn't look like. Yeah, I think it is.
You want me to take a look?
No, we're good.
Okie dokie.
Wizard, this is 103.
Okay, that's gonna be our first target. We'll do shooter
Wizard 3 cop.
eyeball. Laser code is 1531
This is 103.
on your laser.
Currently after departure from Kiruna, check in.
1531, shoot capital.
103, mission type, cap.
Okay, slew TGP to 500 and let me know when you tally.
One, are you leveled out right now, or are you still turning?
Leveled out.
Heading.
330.
2 copies.
Wizard, due date, entering AO Finnmark. Right.
Mass by cloud.
Okay, copy. Right, we'll do.
Copy that due date.
Right, you'll just follow me in. I'll do it on my laser. Maintain trail 5 miles. We'll do my own laser, and then you be ready to take over lasing if necessary if I get launched on, alright?
Do you want me to stay back? Do this trail?
Yeah, affirm. 5 mile trail. I'll be turning right in 30 seconds.
Copy.
One, turning right. Odin 1 engaging SA-15 limestone 245 for 50.
Wizard copies. Odin 1 engaging. SA-15. 25 for 50.
Just gonna right.
Correction, 25 for 15.
242 for 50.
242 15.
50.
Nice. Have you ever tried getting rid of the accent? You know, you don't have to use the accent if you don't want to. You have free will. Nobody's forcing you.
I will shoot up your fucking community, bro.
I'd like you to try.
Wizard Odin 4, we're about 10 miles from our ingress point. Where do you want us positioned?
Okay, you should get tally there. No.
Unfortunately,
I'll look at you with
we
the
do
credit
not
brevities.
have bullseyes marked at the moment.
Say again?
We're going to have to wing it.
Disregard.
That's all good, just send me
I think that's a book, dude. Careful.
That's... Can you scan the area around it, please?
That's an SA-11. That thing's gonna fuck you up, dude.
Like, it's hard to tell because of the thermals, but no, it should be an SA-15, bro.
And Wizard Venom 2.
There's no SA-15 radar.
Wizard Venom 2, you have visual on the SA-15 on bullseye 2 and 2
Oh, no, it's
that way.
51. Do you want us to engage or is Odin engaging?
Odin 1, can you advise?
Only one paveway, SA-15. Stand by 1.
I'm gonna turn left, you turn right.
Copy that. Venom 2, just keep an eye on it.
1.
Venom 2, roger.
Are you gonna be able to lace?
A-firm.
Because you're turning to mask or TGP.
Shut the fuck up, bro! Lasing 1531.
Odin 4, if you could proceed 115 to cover the east of the AO.
Show it one time, splash, get fixed.
Only one shack, SA-15.
Wizard Odin 4 heading 115.
2 joining.
Roger that. Venom 2, there is another suspected SE-10 site, 062 for 30 from your location. If you could smoke them out, that would be helpful.
Okay, I was trying to hold 250. Flight level 250.
Is that Venom 2 confirm? It's an SA-10.
Unknown specific.
Show nails off my 6 o'clock. You want me to go back there and air?
A-firm.
Copy.
Wizard Odin 4 nails 30 about
Turning left,
080
south.
degrees.
Nails 080.
2 traffic off at 12 o'clock.
I don't have anything, nothing on the picture for that bearing.
Odin 4 copies, we'll try and scan for it.
Wizard due date, uncover another logistical site close to target point 3.
Copy due date. No air threats to worry about right now.
Roger that.
Flankers popped off my scope here. We're all good.
Copy, well we have...
Wizard Odin 4,
cap.
I have a contact, approximately Bulls 090 for 16, to my 080 for 70 miles.
That's confirmed. That's probably a MiG-29. They are cold to you right now.
Odin 4 copy.
Okay, I'm gonna turn left, direct east.
One, what's your speed?
330.
330, copy.
Odin 1, Wizard, can you vector 015 to cover that northwest sector?
Confirm you want us to vector 015 for air-to-air. Keep in mind we are air-to-air integration.
Confirm, yes.
Did he say 010? Odin 1 turning 010. Okay.
And with that Venom 2, we have NSA 15 the north side of AO engaging.
Copy that, Venom 2. Good on.
Oh, Wizard to date confirmed SA-15 got splashed. Good kill, good kill.
Roger that, Splash. Due date.
Wizard, this is 103 approaching AO Finnmark and ready for tasking 103.
1.
Odin 3, Wizard, copies. Correction, Venom 3.
All I'm seeing is friendly so far.
Same here. Watch out for the fire can. Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm not sure what he wants to do. Like we have our targets and we're supposed to be, you know, fucking bombing shit.
Ask him.
Venom 3, currently we have 2 unidentified probable MiGs.
Say, hey, can we please go back to bombing ground targets?
79 from you. They are not engaging as of yet.
04675, copy that.
You have to say it exactly like that, by the way, it doesn't work. Hey, Juan, I'm kind of tempted to do the thing right now.
I am tired.
Aren't we all?
Wizard Odin 1, what's the purpose of our tasking?
Odin 1. Tasking for cap. Confirm.
We are here for air interdiction on Killbox North and South. And it looks like you currently have us covering for cap. We can do it if necessary, but we have bombs on us.
My mistake, Odin 1. Please proceed, Strad.
Yeah, we'll go. Turning left. I even told him. Even we were air interdiction, and he was like, "Yep, no."
Yeah, I heard.
Okay. So just FYI, the little box we're in right now is Killbox North. That was the planned area. I didn't have enough like vectors to draw all the fucking boxes, and yeah. 2.26 is like in the middle of Tai East.
2.
I'll go ahead, find another target for me, release my second GBU, and then you're gonna be in next with your GBUs.
Also got my friendly neighborhood J-Danos on here as well.
Yeah. We might save those and mop up after the F4s on their C2 strikes.
2.
Wizard Venom 2 engaging SA-15 north west.
Nice formation flying there too.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, gonna establish heading 210. Loading out.
Venom 2. Did you get that radar sight flight up?
Okay, I'm seeing some ZUs. 3 ZUs, nothing big.
Z.
Okay, we're gonna turn a little directly east now to get better eyes in that area. Okay, I'm coming off autopilot, do a little tighter turn. Okay, leveling off 090.
All flights on 262, be advised, picture clear for the moment. Time to make pretty circles in the sky.
Good day.
What do you want?
Venom 3. Venom 2.
That was cool.
Yeah.
That's the little things, I'm telling you.
Odin 1 requesting a frequency change to strike 1.
Go ahead, Odin 1.
So, yep. Okay, push Uniform 4.
2.
Odin 1 check.
2.
Okay. Odin 1 is up. Anyone else on the frequency?
Data.
Yeah, it wasn't right.
I love bitchin' Betty.
Okay.
It does it better than everything else, you know?
Okay, that area looks clear. Let me take a look at what's this. Pushing you something.
502, I got it.
A-firm, it's an SC-15, right? That's your target.
Choose capture.
Copy. We'll do eyeball shooter. GBU 12, your own laser. I have backup laser. In from the east of west.
You shoot or I shoot?
You shoot.
Copy.
Actually, yeah, in from the east of south. Okay, whenever you're ready, my laser code is set 1532.
Okay, you're lasing?
You laze, I'll take over lasing if you get fired. If you get shot.
Copy. Are we overflying right now, or is it to our right?
It is to our 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
We are 30 miles out, so you can turn in now.
Got me going left or right?
We can drop off a bit and turn right.
Got it right. Two's pushing.
Other one engaging SA-15, a limestone, 23540.
Two's in from the east. That just got shacked.
Roger. Currently obscured.
You want to abort?
Yeah, affirm. If it's dead, it's dead.
Copy. Two is boarding south. Two showing nails, C30 and 29.
Copy.
Off drive.
Okay, looks like that's like the only shred left is 23 millimeters, so it should be good.
You want me to do a right 360 and rejoin?
No, stand by. Yeah, you can do that. I'm just scanning the area.
Two rejoining.
data linking you a bunch of trucks on Killbox North.
Odin 1, Odin 2.
Same thing. Odin 1.
We haven't found anything worth bombing on Thai West, at least for now. Should we proceed to Thai, Killbox?
Did you receive my last 2 data links in the last 2 minutes?
Contact on a group of 6 trucks.
Yep, stand by. Have you received my data link in the last 2 minutes?
Yes, I see it now on haste.
So you should see north 69 or 45222. That's the first northing, and the second northing should be 69 or 45649.
Yeah, I'll see if I can get my pod on it on them. There's just a cloud on top of it, right?
Yeah, Ephraim, that's on Thai Spank. There's 2 sets of 6 trucks. You can engage those.
Do you want me on 503 or 504?
Stand by. I'm getting Odin 2 to engage that. They didn't find anything in their Thai.
Yeah, I heard. Bottom fitting out of our targets.
Yeah, we'll be bottom feeding fucking off of those C2 positions. Okay, I'm turning left 180, 060.
Spike 30.
Same. It's okay, we should be safe here.
Yeah, looks like clutter.
Yeah.
Do you want to sort them out of their trucks and I get mine? I'm kind of trigger happy right now.
Yeah, the next target is going to be yours. They're going to engage us two sets of trucks. You know what? We might just drop 1 bomb on each of those C2 positions so the F4s can guide easier.
One bomb is going to completely take out that entire column.
Hold on. Let me get my pod back on that.
Odin 2 attacking a group of 6 trucks.
Odin 1. Okay, I'm gonna turn actually directly north. Yeah, there's a surprising lack of targets, to be honest. Yeah, FCR is showing jack shit.
Yeah, that's because you're using the FCR.
Okay, let's go for the ZU-23s. Actually, see if you can get eyes on that fire can as well. Just disregard air-to-air once you're looking for that fire can.
Sorry, you want me on air or looking for the fire can?
No, looking for the fire can. So that's 2 fire cans, right?
Not sure.
Okay, I'm gonna turn left 330. Yeah, we can't really hold our IP that well because of the terrain, so we're kind of roaming.
We could just extend a little bit.
Oh, that's alright, this is okay. Yeah, just okay. We'll go for the ZU. So, I want your eyes on steer point 26. Actually, fuck. That's I have no idea which one is that for you. I want your eyes on the southwestern group of the southwestern C2 position.
I'm showing a lot of stuff. Data.
Yeah, it wasn't me.
No, that's me, you goofball.
Odin, 1 for your second group of trucks at the Pi Spank.
Anyone?
Oh, Mouse is in Odin too. I don't even know. Did you get my data link?
Yeah, A-firm mask at the moment. What is it?
Looks like some sort of logistics facility.
Yep.
Northeast of the kill box.
Yeah, A-firm, that's the F4's target. Do you see any ZU-23s there?
That's a fire. Stand by.
Actually, that's fairly north. Okay, that you're scanning a bit far to the north.
See a single Z-23.
Yeah, disregard that. Go back to the first IC-15 position where we destroyed.
Have a steer point on that?
I'm not sure which one was it. It was like the first one I sent you, I think.
Odin 2-3 trucks checked.
Odin 2, Odin 1.
Odin.
We'll go for the ZU-23s to allow the F4s to come in low on Thai East. Odin 1 will take the East group and you guys take the west group of ZU-23s. How copy?
Please second grouping.
Okay, I'm gonna data link you now. The your group, standby. Sent. Odin 2, you're to destroy any ZU-23s in the vicinity of that area. How copy?
Yeah, one of wingman got eyes on it. Proceed.
Say again?
My wingman got eyes on them, and he's taking the attack now.
Copy. Okay, we'll get the east group. We're kind of massed right now. We're gonna get eyes on, and then you're gonna go in with 12s. All right.
2. I'm not seeing a group, just a single contact of each.
That's not a group. There should be like 3 separate. I saw 3 separate ZUs.
Say again?
I saw 3 single ZUs.
Yeah, I see one next to a compound and then one next to a building. The compound just has walls around it.
Yeah, A-firm, standby. Can you data link me that?
They're only the one next to the compound.
Data.
Okay, that's the wrong group. We're taking the east group. Odin 2 will be taking that.
I'm not really seeing anything any further east than that.
Stand by 1.
One next to the road, huh?
Data.
Was that you?
Yeah.
Negative, standby. Just standby. Okay, linking you now. That's our target area.
They're a group of 6 trucks in the trees.
Negative, ZU-23s, they're single, there's at least 3 of them. I'm gonna go in now with my Maverick and Spike 30. I'm gonna go in with a Maverick right now, just to get the easy one on the open field, and then you're gonna go in with bombs and find the other 2s, okay?
I only see one open in the field, and it's way to the side.
Scan the area and locate the others. There's gonna be more.
There are 2 open in the field. Which one are you going for?
Just scan the area for now. You're gonna see which one is burning, okay? And then you're gonna go for the others, okay? Just wait for me to finish my attack.
Data.
You want me to just hold here?
Yeah, A firm is gonna be shooter eyeball in from the west of south. Okay, yeah, I'm going for the western one.
Altitude. Altitude.
Only one on rifle 1 ZU-23. Okay, 30 seconds, you are clear to engage the eastern one. Weapons on discretion, in from the west.
2. 2 pushing.
Shack, ZU-23. Odin 1-1, Shack, ZU-23.
In from the west. Okay, boy. Laser on.
Splash was observed.
Yeah, I forgot to change my lens code.
Aha! Good job.
I don't want to hear it. Can I re-attack with a JDAM?
Yeah, because clearly GBU-12 is way over your skill currently.
Kill yourself. You know, just for that, I'm re-attacking with a GBU-12.
Yep.
Free attacking east or west.
Tally convoy.
Is it moving?
Yeah, A firm standby.
Alright, I'm gonna use the JDAM then.
This is Odin 1, data linking now, enemy convoy. Odin 2 will need your help on this, as advisement tally.
Weapon away.
Odin 2, copy.
These fjords are making fucking Spotting in this
Counter.
Spike for that.
one.
Splash.
Counter.
Good fix.
One.
Egress.
Counter.
This is all in one. Looks like that's just a convoy of trucks, no armored or armored vehicles. Odin 2, are you tally?
Yeah, Odin 2 flight got eyes on them. I'm approaching with a truck.
Affirm. Odin 2, you're clear to engage. I think that's 6 trucks in open. Two, are you tally on the last ZU?
Okay, like it's me.
Tap. Flare.
Sent. Did you get it?
Tally. Choose tally.
Okay, to GBU 38. Clear to engage. We'll do eyeball shooter.
2 pushing.
Counter.
North to south, good enough?
Whatever works best for you.
Counter. 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 Counter.
2 up and away.
Odin 2 taking lead vehicle convoy.
Spike power can.
One.
I'm climbing. I'm not trying to get shit on by some flak right now.
How low did you go?
23,000.
Right, well there isn't really any flak except the ZU-23s. Which we've deleted almost all of them.
Better safe than sorry. Spot.
So that should be the last ZU, right?
That was like fucking right on top of him and it didn't kill him. Oh. That must have been DC.
Skill issue.
Unless you gave me an already dead target, asshole.
Now, why would I do that?
It's a good question. You know you're at 20,000 feet, right?
Say again?
You're at 20,000 feet.
23. Well, the fucking truck I'm looking at is there's no craters or anything. Did you get the correct one? Actually, yeah, I can see the crater. Okay, that one is dead. Okay, good job, good effects.
Yeah, good effects on the already dead target, thanks bro.
Nah, bro, you're good. What's your weapon state?
1 times GBU 12.
Counter.
Copy. Where is that fire can?
Good question. Searching.
Counter. Counter.
Data linking you. Odin 1 will engage 6 trucks on data link point. Negative, just 6 trucks, I'll go for them.
I really want to kill that thing just for being annoying. Like, spike me and see what happens, bro. If I had HTS right now.
The cheat pod.
True.
Okay. 20 gauge. From the southwest.
I see 2 IFVs if you want those.
Are they in the inside of the compound?
You can check for yourself. They're sort of by themselves.
Ah. Look, go.
Can I have? Pretty please.
You want them? Okay, yeah, go for them.
I gotta do like a 360 if I'm gonna do that. Do you have an attack direction for me?
Whatever works best for you, probably down the canyon, the fjord.
Sure.
Odin 2, Odin 1 status.
Second Odin.
Odin 2 status.
Two's pushing.
Odin 2 fuel state approximately 5,500.
Copy. Weapons.
Odin 2-3, 1 times GB 38.
Odin 2-2, only air-to-air weapons right now.
Take way.
And Odin 2-1.
Odin 2-1 having communication issues. Odin 1, Odin 2-3 can relay message to Odin 2-1.
Come down.
Good job.
Two egressing northwest. Correction north. Two Winchester air to ground.
1. Okay, Odin 2, while you work on your comms issues, date linking you now. That's a group of 6 trucks. Okay, could use a GBU-38 on them.
Odin 2-3.
One, two state 4-1.
1 fuel state 4-7. That's nice fuel management you're doing there too.
Yeah, I blasted the afterburner to turn into that target because I didn't give a shit.
You're such a rebel, wow.
I know. It looked badass, you can't blame me.
Sure, bro, maybe inside your head, yeah.
That's a lot of talk for somebody who has somebody with an AMRAM behind them.
Of course you would do commit fratricide, of course you would.
Counter.
Do it. I dare you.
Do it. Turn to the dark side.
froze. Why did I freeze? No, Pod, please don't crash. Please don't crash, don't crash, please don't crash. It's crashing. Son of a... Son of a bitch, I've crashed.
I did too.
Oh, you too?
Uh-huh.
Okay, it must be sewer side then.
You got disconnected.
Yeah, it must be a sewer thing. I was just literally waiting. I was looking. The F4s were coming in. I was like supposed to guide them on the objective. I had 2 weapons left, you know, and shit. But
Wait, who?
the F4s.
Cares.
I will murder your entire family.
You can try, buddy. I'm from America. You'll get shot.
Let's hop down into Odin 2. Let's see what's up.
Did you?
Hello. Guess
Hello.
Yeah.
Did you crash?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone then went down then.
What happened with your comms by the end?
I don't know. It was just everything was so choppy and noisy. I think I'm guessing SRS surveys on the same machine, so maybe it was dying too. I just couldn't make head and tails what you guys were saying. What was I saying? Olap and Mouse. So what did you guys manage to destroy?
Okay, so
Just approximately.
Yeah, each of us destroyed at least 6 trucks, 2 groups of 6 trucks.
Yep.
Between
Okay.
us.
Times
then,
2.
Yeah, at least 3 AAAs. Is that correct, Mouse?
Yeah, I had 1. You had 2, I think.
Yeah, and then the convoy. I think that was
Yeah.
on my last target.
I had 1 moving convoy as well.
Yeah,
But
and then the last target you caught in Nomad 514, the group of 6 trucks.
Yep. Did you
That's
get
the
that?
last one I got.
You got them, yeah.
And then,
Alright.
Yeah, that's the moment server went down.
Cool.
I'm gonna assume then something like 20 trucks with. I've also fired my AGM 65s into the convoy. Don't know if they hit because I was having having so many problems with my everything really. But okay, yeah, and then all up you spend all of your munitions, right? Except air-to-air missiles.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So
all right, Mouse, how much? Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Yeah, and Mouse, how much did you expend?
All but air-to-air munitions.
Excellent. Okay, and I've spent 2 65s.
So 38s and 12s.
Yes, I remember what I already take. Okay, good. Now then, we did at least manage to do something. And well, you guys did manage to do quite a lot on the mission. Excellent work. Okay, Nomad, back to you now.
Yeah, you had 2 12s left. Yeah, Lomé.
Yes. Yeah, 2 12s left.
Yep.
Yes.
So we expended. So Crawfish was Winchester. That's 2 12s, 2 38s, and I expended 1 65 and 1 12. I took out an SA-15 and a ZU-23. What did you get, Crawfish?
I got 2 IFVs and a ZU-23.
Oh yeah, and then 1. For some reason, one of your 12s didn't.
No. Hey, that's enough. I'm deputy CFAC. I'll have you know you're fired if you say no.
It was a weapon malfunction, obviously. No, it was a weapon malfunction.
Yeah,
definitely.
it was a weapon malfunction.
It was a weapon
was
malfunction.
not my fault whatsoever. That doesn't sound like something I would do.
Yeah.
No.
So what did you say? 2 BTRs and a ZU? Yeah. Okay, yeah, we did good. We were just waiting for the F4s to come in, and I saw them switching to our frequency, and I saw them the dirt trail, behind them, the fucking. Yeah.
Yeah, the whole black smoke there.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, yeah, that's the F4s. It's too bad.
Also heads up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also heads up. We are having now. They pinged us on the channel, in the general channel, that we are having an actual proper debrief because of this, and we are not continuing. Yeah. So.
Okay.
All right, but hey, everyone did pretty well. Myself, I excluded. Yes. Okay. So.
Yeah. Let's go up. Let's go
channel.
Up. Yeah.
I was about to take on 2 MiG-29s in my A-10 and win, and the server crashed.
I am
also
gutted for
complete.
the F4s. Like, I saw you coming in, I saw you switching to the frequency, and then just at the moment, the server crashed.
I think
I'm
the AI
gutted.
got scared of the A10 and just crashed the server.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
didn't want the
crawlers on
heat
their
smoke.
team. The electronic warfare.
Yeah, Cobra 1 finally pulled his head out of his ass and was able to get touch 3 in on some runs, and they said, fuck this, I'm out.
Russian hacker said it again.
I suppose it was the karma for the Discord light.
I think the Russians
Hey.
deployed their new super weapon because we were doing too well on Kitila.
Yeah,
It's
Phoenix.
the warfare.
Phoenix, I'm
Hello.
gutted for you. I saw you coming in. I saw the dirt trail behind you guys, and then just at that point, the server crashed.
Yeah.
Uh,
Just when we were getting in.
Yeah, I saw on SRS you were switching frequencies even, and it's like just at that point. And we prepped everything. Like there was no fucking AAA. There was nothing there for you guys. It was clear.
Aw.
Yeah, it was everything was just completely clear for you. And then it just
Yeah.
crashed. Yeah. I'm so,
Well,
gutted.
maybe canonically it was a tactical nuke and it just killed everybody.
Alright, I'll wait 1 second until we get the other guys here.
Yeah. By the way, I have one complaint. The
I have many.
airfield sheet says that there is Tecan in Kiruna, but there was no Tecan in Kiruna.
There should be. If it's not working, it's DCSing.
Okay, so it was suggested.
Yeah.
It's probably again the effect with the heat blur modules. You guys are flying Phantoms, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
we
'cause
are.
if there are TACAN overlaps with the placed TACANs, then the heat blur modules go crazy. The Tomcat and the Phantom.
Okay. Yeah, because I had my plan, or a good plan, just using the Tecan station as our nav fix point, and we could just fly by Tecan to the nav fix, but there was no Tecan, so we missed the nav fix and had to do some stuff that delayed us.
Alright. Let me see. Alright, everybody here on the channel, I will say before we descend into madness and yelling or crying, is that it is too late to start the mission again, because if we started, it would be close to quitting time, so I'm making the decision not to continue today. I apologize. This is the second crash we ever had in UTNS. Blame Wonkatron, because he was here for both, which is very suspicious.
Russian spy.
However, so everything that happened until the server crashed is canon. From that point on, assume that you completed your mission, flight leads, and write a report like you completed the mission, so the commanders can use it and we can progress the game based on that. You did complete your mission. Every single flight that was doing something or was about to do something. When you write your report, be reasonable. Don't say you bombed all of Murmansk. Just write what your mission was, and that you completed that.
No, you can't prove I didn't.
And then oh, I shot down 5 flankers, because there weren't that many up in the sky at any particular area, so we can count.
After action report done.
So write a reasonable after action report each flight lead. So each flight member give your take the flight lead if you have to. Then flight leads in the AAR give it, and then for intel and whatever we'll count them. In the final set, before the server crashed, I saw some highly desyncing flankers in the final fight. You can count those as death, because I saw one teleport 1,000 feet up when it was about to get hit by AMRAAM, so fine, fuck it. I apologize. We're going to sort out what was the problem. We found out the reason for the last one. That was 4 months ago. We did find out the reason what caused that. We'll probably find out the reason for this, and then we'll not do that again.
Was this on Dead Seat server?
It is on Dead Seat server.
Because it's been crashing for a few days since the patch, even while running Pretense.
Yeah, it could be the patch. Could be whatever. It's fucking DCS. We all hate it.
Wags.
So yeah, it's probably Wags. I won't stand for this. Get it?
That's fucked, man.
Neither will he. The pause starts tomorrow, so we'll just treat this as canon, like I said. Next Friday is then gonna be, I think it's April 5th, and then reminder, since I have all your attention, the last fixed wing day is already scheduled. That's unlikely to move. I'm posting in general chat right now. That is the last day we will fly DCS in UTNS. That's when the story ends. There might be the Arma Day 1 week after that, or it'll be 1 week before that weekend. But that's the last DCS day. So I don't know what you got to do in your calendar to clear it. I know it's around midsummer for Finns, so they're probably going to be pissed drunk there, but they're still going to be there. So do whatever it takes. And please, when you do fly out your after report, just find out what happened. Don't go super crazy with it, but you can definitely assume you complete the mission. Also, from what we saw, the SLAM ER targets for the Navy ships were going the right places. Malam will surely provide that more accurate report of those. But yeah, one more time, I'm sorry. I feel fucking horribly responsible, and it puts immense stress on me, and I don't know what to say about it.
It happens. Would it be
this piece of trash anyway.
Now rip out the TAC views. Let's watch them.
Honestly, it's been more stable than Tila was, so.
Would we get the official server tech view? Ours would end 10 minutes early.
There's none.
There isn't one. Yeah, they all end 10 minutes early.
It kills server performance, apparently, to have it running, so that's why it's not set up.
I'm not a TechView guru, but I can stream mine, which is from a GM slot, so it shouldn't be quite as geographically bouncy as some people's.
I can do it if you send me the file.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll just upload the file.
Okay.
Good job on the Navy Marine Strike Hornet guys. Got hairy, but it seemed like everything was coming together.
I mean, what was it? It was like 2 ships up there that they had to face.
And a couple flankers.
Some sort of flanker shooting at me, yeah.
Maybe even a flanker pushing down you so you go meet the ships.
Yeah.
Oh, we're already low enough.
Yeah, we're like at 2,000.
Yeah, we were kind of wondering, like, they don't need to be down there. There's only an OSA on that ship.
Netherlock told me 3,500. I did 3,700. I counted as high.
Yeah. I would have come in at like 25,000. We just called it a day.
Finnmark had some bullshit Su-30s going on.
They were doing their best TBD Avenger LARP.
I don't think anybody got the.
Okay, I posted the tech view channel. If someone wants to grab it.
Yeah, I don't think any Finnmark cap got any victories, and it's really heartbreaking.
Yeah, but the victory isn't necessarily just clapping the enemy airframe. It's to make sure that they get pushed far away. And from a GM perspective, it definitely were pushing the enemy fighters back. Every time you did your chainsaw and your grinder, the red fighters were pushed back by another 5 or 10 miles, and that achieves the mission. Because initially they were threatening the seed and the ground attackers, and then when it was Venom and Odin 4 started pushing them back, taking turns, that's mission complete.
That's way nice. You're clapping it.
Well, I hope it was fun for Venom 3 and Odin 4. I was sobbing on their behalf.
Yeah, absolutely for Venom 3.
Yeah, remember that the enemy fighters in general are controlled by a game master, so they won't throw the fighters at you like AI would. And that is why, like, if they go away, you've won, because your mission is to protect your our friendly assets. So.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you were trying to draw them into some SAMs that we didn't know about.
What? No.
Yeah. Also, a quick note. There's been multiple situations where I've noticed. I've played a lot of cap here, where they've tried to kind of set up a trap for us. We try to follow them way too far and stuff like that. So just expect a lot more. If you're new here in the cap, expect a lot more from the enemy than in regular AI terms on public service or something.
I will, while this is from Godview, I will still post this in general chat, because I have to say that this was one of the trickiest situations I, guiding Russian fighters, have ever tried to dig myself out of. This is in general chat. This one requires lots of creativity.
They're in danger.
I even told my lump at the other gym, I was like, I think I am fucked.
I was just advising maybe just run away faster.
Yeah.
That's why you have an afterburner.
I at least managed to make a 1-for-1 trade up north, at least with the flankers and Tomcats. Although it looks like Sogly might have had some technical issues.
What
Hey,
went
yeah,
on
Andrew,
with that
so
second? One of those
we had a server
SU-30s
crash.
ended
We
up
did our
limping
mission,
back
but
at like 170
it crashed like
knots.
20
What
minutes
was
ago.
going on with that? Cause
So yeah,
Fuel
we're doing
emergency.
the AAR now.
okay.
It was just flying back with the most economic fuel.
Because I was unsure whether somebody got a glancing hit with one of their AMRAMs.
No, I think in the final fight against Odin 4, it dodged 2 missiles and it was burning, and it burned the reserves it meant to go home with.
Gotcha.
It dodged it with AI powers.
Why is Stan at the 747?
So you can carry his fat ass around.
What's it?
It's back in A10. I don't.
Oh, he changed it
I don't know
back.
what you mean. I don't know what you mean. Alright, we'll
Now
get
he's
started with the,
gaslighting me. He's
tests.
making me look like a schizo publicly.
I mean, A10, 747, pretty similar.
It flies the same, yeah.
You fat shaming my A10.
A10 is actually pretty nimble. I think it's overhyped in its sluggishness. It's pretty nimble.
It's at least more nimble than the F4.
You gotta fly faster.
I know, but that uses fuel.
Yeah, I think the Devils got a pretty bad side of this engagement. We had the SA-11 in the middle of the AO, and honestly, my bad for my own drop. I was Venom struck the snowdrift in the middle of the AO, and Tellars, of course, were left, and I somehow got the image that the site was way further off than where it was, and basically we flew right on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I tried to pass the coordinates of the site multiple times, so you could maybe make a waypoint or something to know, yeah, it's there. I don't want to fly there, but nobody wanted them, so.
It was kind of my fault. Also, something for dumb pilots like me, ABMs probably should take up the coordinates and just push all fighters off trying to approach that area. Like, just tell them, no way, you're not going there.
Oh yeah, you can just like draw a circle of the range and lot ATC, maybe.
Yeah, I tried to communicate that with Snowball, but I suppose we didn't understand each other or something, because he didn't seem to want the coordinates.
Your
so.
static was so bad, I could not hear very much of what you were saying.
Yeah.
At least towards the end, the SRS team was having a bit of a nervous breakdown or something.
Yeah, it looks like many people had issues with SRS tonight.
Yeah, there was some issues with my wingman that I in VPN that it just wouldn't connect to the server.
Well, it's unfortunate. I thought it was working correctly.
Yeah, but that's I think it was, well, of course, when you can't hear properly, people should just keep on saying the static, too much static, and
That's a
it's a
kind of
learning
a
experience.
beautiful gun run right there.
Yeah. Stuff.
So real quick, since we're watching Tusk, this is Bravo 1. First time ever playing this game, first time ever doing anything like this. So huge apologies, guys. That took me a while to get you comms and get you anything to go in after. But yeah, good gun run afterwards.
Yeah, these look pretty good.
No worries. Comms were good. I think everything you called us in on was very clear and easy to find and fast. So thanks for calling them in.
Yeah, I just gotta get used to actually finding shit on the MMS. Once I get that, I think I'll be all right.
If you don't have one, if you're sitting in the co-pilot seat of the Kiowa, the Xbox controller works really well for if you're just doing the MMS and not actually flying the thing.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. Well, so I'm temporary on a laptop. I'll have a better setup here soon. But actually, looking around, moving around, and adjusting things, I did some practicing, and that was pretty good. I felt confident about what I needed to do, where I needed to do it, or at least how controlling-wise the MMS. This was my first time actually in an engagement, so there was a lot more moving. My points weren't holding, and just finding things long distance. I think the daylight as well, I just wasn't used to, so I was just struggling to actually find stuff. And I don't know if I was having technical issues with my MMS too, because I had my camera exactly where tracers were coming from, but I couldn't see, there was no visual of anything of what those tracers were coming from, so I couldn't actually see anything. So that was why I called Tuscan just to do some gun runs at those locations, because I saw tracers, but I couldn't see anything. That's why I struggled with what side of the river and the lake things were on. But I did a reset of the MMS, and then once I did, I could actually see the trucks and see the targets, hence me being able to get locks, targets, and laser designator.
Yeah, no worries. I mean, a lot of that will come with experience, for sure.
Yeah, the MMS is twitchy, and sometimes it breaks. I think it's still early access, so...
No, it's just poorly maintained, you know. Yeah, just turn it off and on again, you know.
Yeah, and the Kiowa has never been in early access. It was always been released.
They should give us a punch the computer button.
I mean, that works on the C-130 I fly on, so, I mean, it's a thing.
But we can consider
The smack button.
Consider that BTR column completely fucked up. I mean, it had 3 A10s just...
Yeah, that thing was stopped.
But they definitely spotted the friendly position and caught artillery on it, if you saw that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obliterating in the Swedish position.
Yeah.
Bad day to be an infantryman.
Isn't every bad day bad day to be infantryman?
Speaking of that flight here, I was Spade 1-1. I was a bit confused from the start. That the original plan was that we join up with the whole package, but then a package lead decided that we push, that individual flights were pushing. It was a bit confusing for me, and at that point where I turned south, I got multiple spikes from MiG-29, so I wasn't sure if it was that a magical Fulcrum radar from 200 miles away, or it was in my vicinity. So I broke off and followed my main task, searching for that anti-submarine warfare ship, but it wasn't there. So I saw that 3 ships you can see there, but there was no target for me to hit. So question 2, track Charlie, there was no target, but you said mission accomplished. So
where is it, you were supposed to attack the ships, right?
Yeah, the main target is to attack the anti-submarine ship, which wasn't there.
Shimmy.
Yeah, that thing, but it wasn't there.
Are you Spade?
Yes.
I think honestly, I think your waypoints just ended up being built between the planning of being short of the enemies, because there wasn't a Nustrashimi on the map, I don't think, or if it was way out in like way east. But there was a Grisha and maybe 2 Molnayas in the fjords that the F-18s actually flew right past. Those
Yeah.
would have been reasonable targets. And then when I saw that your waypoints didn't go that far, threw a couple cargo ships down, but like it'd be hard for you to tell if those are civil or hostile. So I think maybe in mission planning, maybe the grids given to you just weren't far east enough, or there wasn't a communication of, hey, we're getting spiked by a Grisha over here, maybe come hit that instead.
Yeah, so just to speak to that really quick, actually, the J2 intel that was indicating that there was like frigates seen in that spot. So I think it was just maybe the intel was out of date. But then Joker did call out those patrol ships. But it was just so dark that it was hard to get the location to Spade once we'd already kind of split up at this point. So I think that's kind of.
Yeah, I think if we had more time, we could probably find them with like a Sea Raider and pass it on to Spade. But
yeah, and on a longer timeline, in about 20 or 30 minutes past where we crashed, they probably would have gotten to the point where they're actually in a radar range of one of the DDGs potentially, and the Molnaya probably would have gone and engaged one of the DDGs if the game mission kept playing out. I assume by that point, when you have like missile launches against the DDG, they'd be able to get you on target to at least fire Mavericks at it.
Yeah, like we had seen them, like they'd been called out. It was just a matter. We literally crashed right as that kind of stuff was being discussed.
Yeah, that's true. It was called out, but someone then called out, okay, disregard, follow your main target. But I mean, there was a flanker still in the area, so no place for me with the Harrier, with literally 0 SA. So yeah.
Yeah, I also kind of goofed it there because I said I can't VID it because I don't have a TGP, but I very much clearly did. I don't know how I didn't see that while staring at the stores page. But yeah, because I thought these were down pilots from the fight over here, which some of them were, so I wasn't able to positively VID.
As I requested engagement. Sorry for my bad English. So to engage that cargo ships, then the server crashed. Permission to engage them. Sorry.
So moving on to victories. One gets up, and then what?
Yeah, well, we had the usual super carrier jank, so we tried to get ourselves established on the Cats 1 and 2, and they did direct me there and also let me hook up, but 1-2 was basically directed to the Cat, but no further, and they wouldn't hook him up. So, yeah, that happened.
Maybe they probably tried putting you both to Cat 1 or something. I don't know. Super carrier.
It just works.
Yeah, after that we just set up shop on IP1 and form up and then push. There was also some SRS trouble, because while Inches could hear me, it seems like the package really couldn't.
You have like this second filter over your voice on SRS that makes it sound like you're talking from like the other side of a wall.
Yeah, it sounds like you're in the side of a tank or something. Like it was like so garbled.
I think I know what the problem is. SRS has again defaulted to my microphone that's on the camera. I think that's probably what happened.
Yeah, it might be. Sometimes I think it's you. Sometimes you have like a double kind of thing, like I can hear you like through SRS, but also through something else, which is really weird.
Oh, that's weird. I have a new headset mic and all that I bought for this thing after the previous complaints from my supposedly high-end recording gear. Well, anyhow, we pushed and we made contact with the. We had the Su-30s on our radar at 3 o'clock, or whatever it was there that was engaged. I think it was Su-30s. Yeah, thereabouts. But then we focused on the two flankers who were basically right where we were supposed to strike. So they turned hot. We launched, went defensive. Then I was about to recommit when I got the second launch warning, went defensive. DCS crashed, and then Inches was left all alone, and he smoked one of those, but the other one got him in turn. So the Phoenix was wasted. The initial Sparrow was also went dumb, but
30-mile R27ER shot. Wow.
Yeah, they fired early enough.
And then aim 7 out from 1-2.
Yeah, Inches, were you having issues with getting Joker or Jester to lock on or something? Oh, I'm not sure if he's here, but he was saying that Jester was acting up for him.
Yeah, he said that he couldn't get Jester to basically show up anything or lock anything, so he ended up shooting the aim 9 subsequently by visual, basically. So if you
We'll
go
switch
to
to him.
Inches,
We know you.
yeah.
You pop over there. And one of the flankers just goes right past and decides that I'm a juicy target.
Yeah. And so Inches merges with the other guy and basically shoots him down, visually acquiring, or so he said, and splash.
Nice.
That was a damn nice shot.
Yeah, I have that screenshot here. I'll post a general chat too quickly. It's in screenshot right there.
And then there's the ER shot.
Oh, very nice.
Owned.
Oh yeah, because he wasn't shooting chaff. I guess Jesser had an issue with it. And
I don't think chat would help there.
yeah, no.
Yeah, that was so close that only a super quick notch might have saved him, but...
Meanwhile, in there, that second flanker, I think Zach rips off 2 AMRAMs, which don't hit it, but force it off of the strike package. So good, like, switching master modes, slinging them, and then strike
Yeah, I
package
fly over this island, and I'm like, I'm getting spiked, and then I get shot. 1, 2. I didn't know you rippled both, Zach. Whoa.
Well, I might not have
What?
realized
Whoa!
I wouldn't worry about that.
I didn't know the F-18 could do this.
Did you find any downed UH-1s over there, or...?
No, I quote-unquote didn't have my targeting pod to look around.
Oh, I see.
Well, and this is why we took multiple AIM 120s instead of TGPs.
Yeah.
And then it's not in the TAC queue, but after this, yeah, the F-18s get off like 6 JSOWs, 6 slammers, and then or maybe 5 slammers. 5 slammers, 6 JSOWs. JSOWs all hit their targets, hit priority 1 targets, and then I think Meadowlark was coming in to drop his 6 JSOWs as it crashed.
Oh yeah, this is his last spot. Yeah, I won't focus on the Navy guys anymore, because I mean, that was like our one thing that we did. Because the 10 minutes thing, I got nothing else.
Yeah, I put screenshots of the JSOWs in the screenshot folder. Definitely good effect with the port.
Yeah, I was just turning cold after launching mine whenever the server crashed.
Do we have a server tech view?
No, there's none. It doesn't make one.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
So I'm guessing for dude flights, these I guess already got somewhat seeded.
So I'm not sure, but I saw a message from Wayland that he did recon for us and struck the target 2 and then had a power outage. So
yeah, he hits his thing and then did he shoot any more?
Yeah, I tried to figure out what Dude 8 was doing after that. Okay, there's the second one. I got that second shack. That was against the same target though. And then after that I didn't hear from them again.
He did send a message on the F-15 channel that he had a 10-minute power outage at some point.
He's attacking some comm equipment right there that are statics and not showing up here.
Okay.
This is probably when he did recon for us. We got periodic intel updates from him. There's a lot of stuff.
Yeah, a lot of stuff just spawned in.
Well, that would explain why everyone started getting spikes and nails at the moment.
So yeah, that's dude. He pops. So I guess we'll do Odin fight. They're kind of working in the same spot.
Alright, yeah, and Nomad, my apologies for the confusion there. On the ACS, you were marked as escorts, and so I figured you wouldn't be tasked with air-to-ground shit.
Yeah, that's okay. A miscommunication happens. I did say I was air interdiction. So then I was like, even when you tasked me to do like cap, I said like, okay, we're AI. Are you sure you want us to do cap? And then you were like, sure. I was like, okay. And then after like 5 minutes, I requested like clarification on the reason why.
I guess I didn't really understand the difference between AI and cap. I mean, it sounded like basically the same thing to me, so I'm like, okay.
Okay, that's right. Here we're going, and then here we go back. Yeah. So it was so for the wooden one, it was obviously difficult terrain because of the fjords. You know, you have to it's canyons, so you need to position yourself in a way you can see down the canyon. But here we were mostly scanning. I talked to Phoenix before we sorted because they were targeting those C2 positions there. So basically our mission turned into more of a deed. So our priority was air defenses, so they can clear the way for the F4s to come in with their dumb bombs. So that's what we basically did. Odin 1 and 2 worked the same area and we coordinated together. We located some SA-15s that we took out one, and the second one got taken out by Viper, I believe. Or
I want to know who
Venom.
stole my kill.
Venom,
Can you
Venom
go
2
back?
got one.
Yeah.
And go back. I want to see who got my kill.
And
I was sorted on something and they shacked it right as I was in.
And then after the S-15s, we started working on ZU-23s, and then the convoy came in. Then Odin 2 got the convoy.
It was a harm.
Yeah, here Crawfish was going for that S-15, but anyways, it was good coordination, communication between Odin 2 and Odin 1, and we just took out all the AAA in the area. I think we got all of them, and then we were just working on some trucks and APCs, waiting for the F4s to come in to guide them in. And then the server crashed just as I saw them in the distance with their smoke plumes.
So this one, somebody on the ground crew had unscrewed my laser seeker. This was not a personal error whatsoever. I didn't forget to change my laser code. That doesn't sound like something that would happen.
Definitely not.
I would never do such a thing.
Yep. Clear weapons malfunction.
Yeah, weapons malfunction right there.
Yeah, this whole area got destroyed by all the flights that came here.
You should honestly look at either Ligolap or Mouse because they got the more munitions out. I'm not even sure if my AGM-65s went in the correct direction when I engaged the convoy at one point.
So is your guys like flying around here just trying to find targets?
Yeah, we were all
Yeah, sorry. We saw those groups of trucks down there, but we were trying to prioritize other stuff. We didn't see anything,
Yeah.
so we started engaging.
Yeah, at this point, Nomad directed us to this northern point here to start bombing the trucks there. So, the trucks were on the menu then.
What are those green ships?
Civilian.
Oh, they're civilian cargos. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
about
we
you, but
noticed
that's not one of the places I'd park my ship.
Oh, I 100% would. It's like a front row seat.
Yeah, but here I'm not.
You don't claim insurance.
I'm not happy with this because we had a lot of planes working the same altitude block.
Yeah.
Like, so okay.
Yeah, I had to like call out like, oh Nomad, you got traffic under control.
So
like 3 times.
it was planned for the AI. Our block was 230 to 250, and I was looking at Wayland there. The F-15 shouldn't be below 250 from what I was briefed at least. So then I should have coordinated here the blocks between Odin 1 and 2. We were supposed to work in different areas, but when that convoy came in, I directed them onto the convoy without giving fucking altitude blocks. So that was on me, that part.
About those altitude blocks. Sorry. I think there was some talk on the F-15 briefing. That's the joint briefing for F-15s and F-4s. I think we asked about, because 26,000 is pretty high for at least for the F-4s having so much weight. We got permission to use 24 and 25, so I don't know.
Okay, that wasn't communicated to us, but yeah, okay. Something to pay more attention in the future.
Yeah.
Well, the altitude blocks. You can probably occasionally see me dipping in 10,000 feet or lower.
No, yeah, the plan for AI was 25, flight level 250 and below. That was the plan. And then the strike package was above that. But then, you know, I did talk to you, Phoenix, about you guys coming in, you know, at low levels, so we would have like had visual on you, so that wouldn't be a problem. But there was separation between Odin 1 and 2 was the problem, and that F-15 there.
The F-15. I don't know, like, where. Somebody might have just forgotten to do the actual communication to you guys. Like, this is, again, a situation where, like, it was a happy accident that I came to speak to you before the mission, because I didn't even know what you were doing.
Mm.
I thought we were the only guy. I thought the F-15 and the F-4s would be the only ones doing this in this area. So that might be something, at least on my end, to improve, like trying to actually know what everybody's doing.
Yeah.
It is difficult with the amount of information and how easily it can fracture into different PowerPoints and spreadsheets or whatever. Some of that is very, very hard to solve for the commanders and flight leads.
Is
It's
the
even hard for me
flanker
to-
able to do negative 3.5 Gs just fine?
It could
Oh,
do
yeah, it's able to
negative
do, like-
50 Gs with the right buttons pressed.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
Oh.
Because it kind of dumps an AMRAAM like that.
Yeah, you should always assume that these TAC views are 5 to 10% like inaccuracy in terms of any numbers shown or desync or whatever.
That AMRAAM trash looked pretty reasonable. Looked like it was out gimbaled.
Well, Singleton F-15E here. I just got.
Now, how about
calls
that?
That's not reasonable right there. I'll
That's
put
the
that
one
on
I
the list
saw.
to say.
I was a game master. I'll say that's a kill.
Can't shoot me down if I go underground.
That's the hard
That is
floor.
totally
Maverick just broke the hard floor. Hard deck, rather.
I can't see you, you can't see me.
The missile does not know where it is.
No, that missile does not know where it is.
What was the other one I saw? It went to like negative 30. There we go.
Yeah, so
The
I saw
inverse of the Cobra maneuver.
I saw that on the lot AGC, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening with this flanker, or not flanker, with this SE30? And I did not know it. I mean, lot ATC can't show it going underground to me, but it did some funky stuff on my screen.
Boing.
That's pretty
Like
funny.
nothing
Yep,
happened.
right there.
Can somebody gif that,
It just
by the way?
popped. It just popped back up like 2,000 feet in about a second, and then I'm like, what?
So what happens to the human body if you go from negative 40 Gs to 130 Gs in the span of a millisecond?
Take it. You take it like a warrior.
You're a Russian pilot. You're made out of stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it's better than going home to Russia.
And any health problems are not service related.
No, not
Is
at all.
that also the one that ended up limping back home eventually?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it goes.
So that one's a kill then.
Yeah, well, we'll count that. Okay. That's fair. I actually happened to be F2 spectating that aircraft as the missile was coming right at it, and then it just warped in the ground.
Oh, that.
I
it,
was
like,
I
warped
could
on the
hear
DCS side?
I could hear my DMs going off before anybody had even sent a message.
Whose missile was it? Oh, it's chill.
Yeah,
J Master PTSD.
I hate to give it because Chill is my son, so I don't want to give him anything too easy. But I'll have to give this one. I want to make him earn every kill he gets.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to take a freebie and he's proud of that, then he can do that.
Yeah, exactly. If he wants to just get a gimme.
Wait a minute. The one that caused it to do stuff was Wonk. This is why the server crashed.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I blame Wonk for this.
Yep.
Yeah, you see that chaff in front
Clearly.
right there? That's actually jamming material or something. I don't know. I'm not much of a math guy.
Well, so I think that's when I called a possible missile launch, because that's what it looked like at first. And then I think I told you to go defensive, and then you did, and then that bullshit with the SU-30 happened, and I'm like, don't know what to tell you, but that's heartbreaking or something along that lines.
I think both sides should be investigated for foul play. I think the F-16's limiter of 9 Gs was greatly exceeded at negative 23.
Well, it's 9 Gs. It's not like minus 9 Gs.
True.
Yeah, if you've ever used pitch override before, you'd know it can do quite a few negative Gs if you're not careful.
I will go prepare a little project that'll involve our next campaign when it'll eventually come out. So I will visit very much. Thanks everybody once again for showing up. Sorry for the server crash. We'll hope we'll fix it, and we'll hope that DCS will be a good game weeks from now. Thank you.
Thanks for always
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks.
Thank you.
Thanks for setting up the campaign.
Thanks, bud.
Yes, thank you.
Will the 24-hour dynamic campaign be up? Because now I gotta get my DCS thing in.
Quick question.
Yeah, it should be going up.
What about the F4? I just got connected because I got power cut in my F-15, so I missed all the action.
The F4
server crashed like 10 minutes after you left.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
So basically, we just flew and crashed.
Oh
So,
my
like, good
The only
formation
notable
stuff?
thing is we tried to do an affix point, and
I was thinking about give you my taken at the navigation point because I was just over the target for someone at least, and I got a good picture. Give you whatever I can.
no, I mean the affix is for the INS computer. So I had
I know.
a great plan of flying over the Kiruna Tekan station because we could just use Tekan for because Tekan doesn't drift and fix it like that, but there was no Tekan at Kiruna, so we had to do a loop-de-loop, and that delayed us somewhat. And other thing that delayed us was some software issues at the start of the game, and because F4 doesn't have the great thing as DTC, we have to punch in all the coordinates manually, so that takes time.
Because the last
It'll be
transmission I heard, it was like a due date. Have you finished with your assignment? And I just like, yes, I have fit, and got power cut.
Ah, so that's what happened.
Yeah, I just got disappeared. Yeah, and I'm not really finished. I was doing BDA assessment for incoming F4, and probably some SCAR, I think. And that's all I was thinking and planning to do, and then it happened. Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, it was a singleton F-15. I guess it's the first time. Okay. Well, anyway, cheers, guys. Have a good one.
See ya.
If there's anyone that wants me to look at anything for the TAC view, you can stay. Because I don't think we covered the Venoms. So if the Venoms are here and they want to take a look.
Did I miss link flights too?
I think I'm gonna peace out and take a nap. I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.
Everyone should hop on the 24-hour Goon server. We all gotta do campaign part 2. This time it doesn't crash.